What's up, guys? TMFHD here. Welcome back to Dope Tech. I'll be reviewing the Denon DJ Prime 4 for my bro Brandon. He's a DJ, but however, let's do this thing. Hoorah! Yeah, and I'll pop up an image. There it is. Of the, I can do it now. The Denon DJ Prime 4. There it is. Pop it up. It looks, honestly, from design, from the screen, and the two little records, what I call it, but electronic version, with the electronic beats and many other stuff with the waveforms, I think is what they're called. But we're gonna go with specs. But, however, let's do this thing. Hoorah! Yeah. And the cool wait. The cool reason why I'm doing this video for my bro Brandon is because he always tells me he likes making music, make his own dope electronic music, like remixes and singing. Now here's well, there's specs too, but like we're gonna go over the features first, which is pretty sweet. So do this thing, hoorah! Right now. So yeah, guys, and show you guys this dope tech video of this review that I'm doing for my bro Brandon. Let's do it. So it's the world's most powerful advanced DJ system. So every company will say the world's most powerful advanced DJ system, or the world's most powerful, or the world's best. Well, when Tesla says that, I sure freaking believe it. It's pretty sweet. But then when Denon DJ says it, I actually believe it too over any other DJ console out there, because this looks very sexy and very advanced, and I really love the electronic buttons that will actually go over, but for the remix. But here it is. So deck an all-in-one standalone DJ system. So you can touch, move, orchestrate your digital music with the DJ world's most advanced multi-gesture touchscreen. And that's actually, it's so different circles of what it's going to show. Yeah. And it shows it. But the screen, so the screen, hold up. Bam. Hoorah. And the screen is this. Well, there's built-in Wi-Fi to connect, so you can play music from streaming services of your personal cloud storage, just like how my GoPro can. And it's basically, and the Denon DJs, it has precise, is it audio quality? It's hard work, but yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna hold my hand. But and then multi-gesture, 10.1 touchscreen, feel your music. It's a 10.1 touchscreen. So like, I mean, it's huge. I mean, it doesn't look that big in a picture, but when you see it in person, that's freaking huge. Like it's once it's 10.1, it's horizontal, so it's gonna be a little bit, skinnier than what my tablet has if you hold it vertically. But it looks more like a square in the photo. But it says 10.1. That's basically play music in two separate rooms. And when we play in two separate rooms, it's like, to me that means, before I read the specs, the words, is that it's like internal audio, it's like not internal, but yeah, it's like not in. I actually forgot what it's called, but it's a different type of audio that like my GoPro has. It involves out type audio, but it's not in. But in this, if you happen to play music in separate rooms, maybe it's internal because so you have to hear it in other rooms, which is pretty sweet. But especially for music and not video, I think for recording, that's pretty sweet. But and with the plays music in two separate rooms, it's dedicated to the XLR zone output, not input, with gain of EQ control. That makes pretty much sense right there. It automatically and streams back-to-back music automatically into second room. and assign either deck 4 or massive signal to zone output. Party in one room, chill out in the other. What? That's a heck of a show right there. It's pretty sweet. I mean, this is already bleeding edge already. I like saying that. But and with the main room of Prime 4, it's zone output, and room 2 is PA. Send music to a different location, which that's actually completely different from what I thought. Pretty sweet. There's other pictures, but they're not popping up. That's sad. But I put it up on there if it works later on. But one of the next thing is no limit media sources. Bring massive music libraries to gigs, 4 USB inputs, 1x SD card slot. Future proof. I don't want to have to read every detail, but yeah, guys. So and then what you do next is, like, honestly, okay, stay with me, guys. And then you think about it, it basically brings a massive music library to gigs. That's the one spec I can say in the no limits immediate sources. So it brings a massive music, so it's gonna probably last you like about a year or two of having that much music, just like what later Samsung phones had that had massive amount of pictures, which is pretty sweet. But and then there's mix, blend, and shape your sound. 4-channel lighter faders with 3-band EQ and gain. Well, honestly, there's a post fader FX for 14 main stage quality, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, there's also a crossfader that has an input into it for external and not internal, not like internal. Like external, I think it goes out and internal goes in, but it's pretty sweet. But this can go external. But if you want to say, okay, it's external, so it can go in other rooms and send that sound wave, like a flowing sound, like what I used to come up with. And then dual microphone control, no compromise of layer line fader, no two dedicated mic channels. I'm not sure what that is, but sounds pretty sweet. And what in the world, pro mobile use? What does that mean? It's pretty sweet. But and then next thing, guys, was this, hoorah! And then no copyright. Okay, let's see. Stream to play music from the cloud, so we can have, of course, you have built-in Wi-Fi and thorough internet link port for hardware internet connections, which to me you can send your songs to other consoles of this DJ Denon Prime 4. Like I explained earlier with the flow of the soundwave moving to another console. It's pretty sweet. And it is the world's largest music collection, just to let you know, Brandon, my bro. But and it's remotely from anywhere with your music collection, so I prefer remotely. It's pretty sweet. And then there's jog wheels and get hands on, ultra response, capacitive touch jog wheels, and of course there's an HD display, shows on track artwork and brand logo. And there's a visual preference if you want to, like colors and all. But then there's I love this one. It's the best part. Performance. Guys, it's gonna be less than 20 minutes. 8 performance pads at Remix Music. So there's 8 performance pads. Part that up if you want to see. Hopefully. So if you touch it, if you make like a little song beat, you can push the button and make it like a remix. So it's pretty dope. Like waveforms and that kind of stuff. It performs hot cue juggling to live stream remixing, create save loop regions for track timeline variety, dynamic straight and triplet time roll triggers to beat slicer to punctuate variable rhythmic phrases. Come on, dope. Love it. Yeah. Hoorah. And then expressive FX craft the sonics. 14 class leading FX source from the X1850 club mixer. And an individual effect and selector and parameter controls. And here's an OLED screen with adjustable FX info. And then, yeah, guys. And then time stretch and key matching audio. Class leading dog quality time stretch algorithm. Perform pitch locked extreme track tempo changes. Which is pretty sweet. And there's much more. But and then visualize the show with Prime 4. Using Prime 4 stake line Q connection mobile. So it's like it has a stake line connect STAGELINQ connection. Which is pretty dope. And then there's a sound switch and Resolume. But a lot of these words I don't know, but my bro Brandyn might know. But a more advanced, a high-end dope product. I think that for a DJ console, he'll get the best of it. And usually, if you're a beginner and you start pro, you won't really get anywhere. But you should never give up and always learn and watch tutorials. Just say recommend tutorials. Might do some of those if you want to know anything more about tech. If I understand it better. But and there's different videos. There's also an engine, Prime Music Management. It's pretty sweet. There's different support, feedback if you need help, and there's also different pictures. But yeah, which I might actually use this picture to pop up. Not some of the pictures are certain pictures that won't pop up yet, but I'll probably find out and put up for you guys. And there's technical specifications. Watch this, guys. Hoorah! Audio. Bit depth is 24 bits. You know, I read something earlier, maybe yesterday, and there's something I read that was like 10 bits. But is this 24 bits better? Is it better quality for what the audio is going to be? I gotta test. Maybe I'll test it in person with my own hands as a consumer electronics in the future. But wait. And dynamic and switch support, guys, even though I don't have the actual product. Dynamic range at 117 dB, a weighted frequency response 20 Hz to 20 Hz plus /1 dB. Signal to the noise ratio at 93 dB. I don't know what dB means, but part of it, I put it in the description. A weighted head, and then there's headroom. Headroom is it's 3 different points. Line from 15 to dB, and next point, microphone is from 20 to dB, and point is outputs on 20 dB, and then there's channel separation, 90 dB at 1 kilohertz, I think what it says, unity, THD, well, that sounds kind of like TMFHD, that's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Line / phono. Phono, that's a weird name, but it's pretty sweet. But it's pretty extraordinary, actually. 0.01% of 1 kilohertz unity. Microphone is 0.02% 1 kilohertz unity. Analogs input. Line. If you want to, there's input and output. We'll just say one part of it. So the line, the line. We'll just go microphone. If you want to know an input, the microphone is going to be 40 BU unity at 60 BU minimum, which is pretty sweet. And analog output, master balance plus 4 dBu unity at plus 24 BU maximum. Hoorah! I like saying that. And then there's much more, but yeah. Does the MW mean milliwatts? I'm not sure. Supported media types from, if you want to have supported media types, is to them. 2 points. SD/SDHD card, and second point, USB mass storage devices, like our flash memory. 2.5 internal SATA and external HDD enclosure. That's pretty sweet. It's actually pretty dope, actually, seriously. And then And then there's a file system in case you want to know about that. Whatever device that will most likely be compatible is 2 points. EXFAT, next point, FAT32 recommended, which is pretty sweet. And supported audio file formats at a few points. We'll just say some of them. AAC/M4A. And I might have to read this, but because on the top of the list, AIF/AIFF 44.1-192 kilohertz at 16-32 bits. It's pretty sweet. That's big words. Wow. Pretty sweet. What the heck is Orbits? What the heck? Oh, good. It has MP3. MP4. That's pretty sweet. Why would they have MP4? Probably on the screen for visuals. And displays. The main display is 10.1/265 millimeters diagonal and 8.5 times 5.5/216 times 139 millimeters at weight and height. And full color LED backlit display with touch interface. Jog wheel 2.2/56 millimeter diameter. Full color LED backlit display. FX 128 pixels wide times 32 pixel high. And next point, black and white OLED display. Which is pretty sweet. Why did I say black and white? Maybe if OLED's black and white, it may create a higher resolution and higher for like an OLED display. OLED probably has the latest display bezels and resolution. OLED might be the latest and greatest and dope type of resolution and displays you could ever find on the market. It's pretty sweet. And connections is professional grade. Its connections is professional grade Nutric at XLR outputs, master zone and booth. Nutric, that's a weird word. For microphone inputs, I gotta read this. Watch this, guys. Professional grade Nutric XLR plus 1/4 6.35 millimeters at microphone inputs. It's pretty sweet. And there's much more. I should probably say this, but there's an Ethernet link port. But hope you guys can understand me. It's pretty sweet. Power connections is IEC. Input voltage. Actually, we don't need to say that rest of that stuff. But consumption is 8W, 39W, watts for without mobile device charging or on USB port 4. While that is pretty sweet, guys. Bam, hoorah! And then next part, dimensions with X depth, X height, 728.47 times 496-.82 times 103.63 millimeters at 28.68 times 90.56 at times 4.8, and the weight is 21.34 pounds at 9.7 kilograms. And guys, there's also legal information, but this is all of what we got to say, guys. I'm gonna go now, but that, my friend, that, guys, hoorah, is the Denon DJ Prime 4. That's pretty sweet. Hoorah! Yeah, I love saying hoorah. Spell HOORAW. RAH. Pretty sweet. Yeah, guys, and that is the 4-deck smart DJ console with 10.1 touchscreen, of course. And touchscreen really gives that's pretty sweet. I love displays, honestly, for anything, really. Every tech out there, display really helps, which is pretty sweet. With the lowest resolution, hopefully, but highest quality, like 8K. It's pretty sweet for a Denon DJ Prime 4 next gen, hopefully. Maybe they'll make a number 2 version, which is pretty sweet. I recommend it, Denon DJ, make a second version, the next gen of the Denon DJ Prime 4 by making a Denon DJ Prime 5, which is pretty sweet. I hope you do that. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna go now. That's it. Catch your next dope tech video, guys. And yeah, guys. Peace.